Alright guys, I figured it might be a good time to do a little check-in because around this time last year my life was incredibly different. Around this time last year I was living in San Francisco with my girlfriend and making Call of Duty videos and putting them on the internet. Which I forgot to say, my name is Hutch. I make Call of Duty videos and I put them on the internet. Today I have a Black Ops video for you. I'm playing some Demolition on Cracked and I'm using the AUG. Which is, in my opinion, equally effective as the FAMAS. They both have the same power and the same rate of fire. The only difference is the recoil, and at that point it's a matter of preference, and I can honestly do just as well with the FAMAS as I can with the AUG. In fact, my own stats say that I do better with the FAMAS than the AUG. The best assault rifle that I do, my best kill death ratio with any gun, I think at this point that I've used extensively, is the Commando when it comes to assault rifles. But that's from a limited source of data. I've only gotten about a couple hundred kills with the Commando, and I've gotten probably a lot more with the FAMAS. So we'll see how that stat looks like in maybe a few months. But I really like this gun, and that's all I'm going to say about the gameplay. It's just me rushing into their spawn and demolition and trying to cause massive distraction. Anyways, I figured it would be a good time to check in with you guys, because I'm not sure if I've done that recently. If you want to, if you don't count my little outbursts immediately followed by apologies and then another outburst and another apology. And, on that topic, I just took a little vacation for Thanksgiving. I drove up to Northern California, where I'm from, on Wednesday night, and I just got back. It is right now 6:45 in the morning. I decided to take a midday nap and then drive back at 1 in the morning to avoid any traffic. So I'm home. I'm back in LA. And I thought a lot when I was on the road, because it was impossible not to get nostalgic coming from a place that I used to call home. I ended up writing something on Twitter immediately when I got home. As soon as I stopped the car, I wrote the following. I said, "Know what I love about my little trips up north? In my little oasis of friends, family, and my special lady friend, I remember how stupid and juvenile it is to let the mob of the internet threaten my well-being. But fear not those who are entertained by my childish outbursts. I tend to forget within a week of returning. One of these days, I might learn this lesson for good. Maybe. Good night, good day, peeps." And I guess, man, I love going up north, and I love seeing my family, and I love seeing my friends, and I love spending time with my special lady friend. And I'm using that phrase because it's directly plucked from The Big Lebowski. My special lady friend is not my girlfriend, and we have a long history with one another, and I care a great deal about this girl, and whenever we spend time together, it's quite magical. We've never really figured out a way to be together exclusively. And so through 3 years of fine-tuning, we've realized that when we do spend time with each other every few months or something like that, it ends up being just absolutely wonderful. Maybe one day her and I can figure out how to be a couple and to have that be like a long-standing sort of consistent thing. But as of right now, I love being single. I love having that freedom, and she loves being single, and she loves having that freedom. Neither one of us are jealous or possessive of the other person, so it's this dynamic that really works for us. And I never get to see my family. I got to spend my Thanksgiving with my mom and my two full-blood sisters, my brother-in-law, my other sister's boyfriend, my 2 nieces, and my nephew, Mariano, who, if you're watching this, Mariano, what's up? Tell all your high school friends that indeed Hutch is your uncle. And I got to play with some of his friends over the weekend, too, because I brought my Xbox down so that he could play Black Ops over the course of Thanksgiving and things like that. And unfortunately, I didn't get to see any of my friends because I ended up stopping off in San Francisco the first day I was there, and then went straight up north to my family and then back to San Francisco. So usually when I go up there, I tend to see my friends, and but this time that didn't happen. But that's okay, because I'm going back up there in a few weeks. Anyways, when I am too stuck in my own little internet world, my own little narcissistic internet world, I get in some pretty bad headspace very often because you guys have to understand that even though I might seem like a very outgoing person, the reality is that I'm actually pretty private. It's easy for me to open up on a forum like the internet because it's pretty impersonal, but at the same time, I talk to you guys much in the same manner that I talk to close friends or family or anybody else. My pattern of behavior, I suppose, is that when I get to know someone or when I feel like I've gotten to know someone, it's really easy for me to wear my heart on my sleeve and to open up and to feel comfortable. But when I don't really know people, I tend to be very quiet, which is sort of ironic. A lot of you guys, I imagine, wouldn't expect that from someone like me. But I prefer a small group of close friends to a large group of people that I don't know that well. And for whatever reason, when I talk on videos like these, I just don't have a problem opening up. And that ends up biting me in the ass a lot of the times. Because I'm a very opinionated person, I'm a very stubborn person, and at times I can be extremely intolerant of other people's point of view. And that's a huge character flaw that I have, that I'm well aware of and that I try to work on, but it's tricky. It's a tricky thing. Human behavior is a hard thing to unlearn, especially when you've been demonstrating that sort of behavior for years and years and years. But this really wasn't as much of a check-in as I wanted it to be. The video's kind of short, but maybe I'll make another video in the next couple days, talking about more about how my job is these days and how I've adapted over the year for better or worse. If you guys want to see that, let me know. If you guys don't give a shit, let me know. Regardless, I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. Peace out.